So you clicked on this video because you want to learn how to make money posting faceless YouTube shorts, and I'm going to teach you exactly how. But first, I'm going to be fully honest with you guys, and most of you watching this video right now are never going to make any money off YouTube. And let me explain. It's because most of you aren't even capable of sitting through this video, which is probably like 10, 15 minutes long, because you're too brain rot. You're not willing to put in the effort. You want easy overnight success, which is not going to happen. Now, for those who are actually serious, who are actually willing to put in the effort and work, I'm going to teach you everything I've learned on YouTube, right? I'm not selling a course. I'm not selling you anything, in fact. I'm just giving a free sauce. I'm gonna try to be as transparent as possible, teach you everything I learned over the past year and a half, right? And this right here is a channel I started a bit over a month ago, and it's doing pretty well, and I should be able to monetize in the next week, right? And here's the thing. Why should you listen to me? Why do I have the right to teach you? The truth is, I don't, right? I haven't made any money off YouTube yet. Sure, a year ago, when I tried YouTube for the first time, I kind of almost got monetized, and then I had two other failed channels, and then I kind of gave up. I kind of stopped. And then recently, I decided to take everything I've learned over the past year and put it all in one channel. I've spent the past year watching hundreds of these YouTube gurus, watching thousands of videos, interacting in Discord communities and Reddit communities, learning everything I can from everyone, right? And I knew I could make good content. I've learned so much. I knew I had the knowledge to go viral, and I decided to test it. I decided to give it my all and make a new channel, right? And as you can see, in the first month, I've already got a good amount of views, and I'm here to teach you. And the reason I'm making this video is because a few days ago, I posted my results in a Reddit community for the first time, just offering to help people and then answer their questions. And I got an overwhelming amount of DMs, hundreds of people asking me advice, asking me questions, asking me to give feedback on their channel, and it is just impossible for me to answer so many people one by one. So I decided to start a YouTube channel because I knew people actually needed help. So many people were lost. And unlike these gurus, I'm not going to gatekeep anything. I'm going to be as transparent as I can. I'm going to teach you everything. I am going to be hiding out my channel name. And that's simply because if I do show my channel, a lot of people are just going to get lazy and copy my content. It's going to create unnecessary competition for me. Either that, or there's going to be haters that leave negative comments or spam me or report my account. And yeah, anyway, so this channel is actually kind of in the food niche, and it's fully faceless. I don't post my face. I take other clips. I make transformative videos. I put in effort, and I'm getting the results. And before you haters start talking about, oh, this is not original content, this is slop, blah blah blah. If you're gonna hate and you're not okay with the type of content I make, then either leave the video or go down in the comments and spam a bunch of mean comments to boost this video's engagement, right? But for those who actually want to make money, here's the thing. No, I'm not posting AI stuff. I'm not posting stuff. I'm not reposting clips because none of that is monetizable. I'm going to teach you how to post, how to make and post monetizable videos so you don't waste your time. Let me stop yapping now and actually get to the point, get to what you're here for, right? You're here to know how to start. And this video is basically going to be a little guide on how to get started and the first steps to do, how to get started in the right way so you don't waste your time and you don't make content that's not even monetizable. So the first step that everyone knows, or like a lot of you know, is that you need to find a niche. And this does not have to be as complicated as people make it to be. It's simple. You go into an incognito tab, you look up YouTube. Why an incognito tab is because YouTube has no data on you in incognito and you can't get personalized videos. So you're kind of going to see a bunch of random stuff, and it's easier to find videos to make. So what we're going to do now is just scroll a bunch on shorts until we find something that is one, faceless, and two, that's something you can actually make, something you can make even better, right? So I'm going to scroll a bunch until I find an example, and then I'll go on from there. So the first example is this ranking channel, right? It's a ranking niche. It's videos like this where they post a bunch of clips, rank them in order, and a lot of you have probably seen this before. And this, unfortunately, does not work anymore. It's not really monetizable anymore. It's extremely risky. Sure, I think there's some people still somehow able to monetize it, but they're also going to get demonetized soon. This did work like a year ago, and people made thousands of dollars, right? But it doesn't work anymore because of YouTube's new policy. So we're going to skip past this. So now I actually found this channel right here, right? If you look at this video, so it's kind of just it shows a clips and like a pretty interesting video about like this fire truck that comes off the kid like cheers or something. I don't know, I don't really watch it, but he puts like little captions explaining what's happening. There you go. Kid's very excited. Has like effects, has like sound effects. Fire truck stops. You get the idea. Now, this is actually pretty easy to make, right? He just took an existing video and kind of just put these captions explaining what's going on that you can see anyway. And this type of stuff is actually monetizable for the most part. You just have to make sure you put in enough captions, enough effects and stuff, transitions, sound effects. But if you look at his channel, he's, he's doing pretty well. Look at his videos, right? All of his recent videos are getting millions of views. So clearly what he's doing is working, right? So you want to find something like this, a channel that has a bunch of recent videos that are getting tons and tons of views because you know they're posting content that is working, that's getting a ton of views, right? Now, we'll take this video for example, and we'll say that we want this to be our niche. Now, the goal here isn't to just copy this video. You're not going to make your own video about this clip saying fire truck, this, that. No. You're going to take the idea, you're going to take the concept where you post an interesting clip and you have these captions and stuff, and your goal is to make it better. Your goal isn't to copy, your goal is to make it better. Let me actually put this in like Google Docs so it's easier for you guys to understand. So the first step is your niche. It is the most important step because you're committing to posting in a niche for the most part, right? So if you pick a bad niche, something that isn't monetizable, something that does not have any viral potential, you're just not gonna get the views you want. So the most important thing, I'm gonna even put it in bold, is your niche. You don't have to overthink it because there's hundreds of niches, right? There's so many niches. You could go viral with pretty much anything as long as you make good content. So now the next step is study the video. Don't just look at one channel, one video. Keep scrolling. Engage with this channel, right? Like open up the channel, click on some other videos, do that. This is gonna tell YouTube that you're interested in this type of content, and as you scroll, you will see more. So you want to make a list of all of these similar channels, all of like these videos, right? And you want to look at them, look what they're doing different, look what they're doing the same. Make sure you only pick successful ones, right? You don't want to copy people that are not successful. And what you want to do now is make your own video. Don't overthink it. Start right now, make your own video. Try your best. Your first video isn't going to be the best, right? Your first video is probably going to fail. You're not going to go viral in 3 days. So the first step is make your own video. It doesn't have to be amazing, but try your best to make it the same quality as your competitors, or if possible, make it even better. For this, you can use CapCut or any other editing software you want. I use CapCut because pretty simple. It's pretty user friendly. Only thing is, for most of the parts, most of the things you need to pay, and it's not that expensive. It's like $20 a month. If you can't afford to pay $20 a month, then I don't know what to tell you, right? So yeah, the next step is making the video. And of course, like I said, the main thing you want to make sure is that the content is monetizable. And what actually makes it monetizable, it's okay to take other people's clips and post them. It's safe as long as you have your own voiceover, have captions, have basically change the story, change the meaning. Another thing a lot of people do is they just take something and add like a voiceover kind of explaining what it is. It's kind of pointless and it has a good chance of getting demonetized. You want your content to be different. You want your content to be a bit original, but you don't want to just explain what's going on the screen. You want to try have a story. Try teach people something. Try give real value. If you do that, you will 100% go viral. Another thing is if you're gonna copy another channel, another like niche, right? Don't just copy the videos. Don't just take them and try to make them a bit better. Try be different. Try do something that hasn't been done before. Look a bunch, scroll a bunch in shorts. Take this concept, try and make a video that is different, right? It doesn't exist elsewhere. As this is gonna give you the best chance of it going viral because YouTube can know when a content is a copy of something else. Every single thing posted on YouTube gets like this content ID that YouTube keeps track of. And when another similar video is posted, which it checks by looking at the actual clips, by looking at the voiceover, by looking at I don't know, the captions, whatever. YouTube knows if it's a copy and it's not gonna push you out. So yeah, now once you've actually made your first video, here's the important thing, right? You want to focus on the stats. So if you look at my channel here, I can go to, I'll go to this video. My recent video is going viral, right? Now, if you look at the engagement, look at the swipe rate. It's at 87%. The view duration is 28 seconds on a 30-second video, which is well like 85 like 90 95%, right? It's pretty good. And this is an important thing. Like these stats aren't everything, but they are very important. You want to make sure every single one of the video you post has good stats because this is going to make YouTube trust you. It's going to make YouTube push your videos out more. If you're inconsistent and post one good video and then three bad videos, or one good video and then three bad videos, no, it's just not gonna work, right? You want to do your best to make sure every video is good. And an easy way to do this is to do your best to make sure every new video you post is better than the last. If you're editing and you're done, you're about to post and you look at it and you don't think it's better than your previous video, something's wrong, right? You have to go back, you have to change it. Only post it once you're convinced that it's better than your previous video. You keep in mind, it doesn't have to be drastically better, right? You don't have to go from shit video to professional video in a day. You can start pretty bad, but improve even 1% every day, right? It adds up. You keep improving 1%, 1%, 1%. And eventually, you're going to be making good content. You're going to be making videos that are going viral pretty consistently. And you're also going to learn in the process. Now, I'm not going to go too in depth about everything in this video because there's only so much I can explain this video. I'm going to make more videos explaining different things, so stay tuned. But I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys and tell you the truth, all that you need to know. And that is that most of your videos are just not good. I know this might come off as harsh, and a lot of you are probably going to be offended, but the truth is, if you're not getting views, if you've been posting for a while, you're not getting views, it's because your content is not good. If you're not posting good content, you can't expect good views, right? I'll tell you the truth about different types of view gels, different view like zones, right? Everyone knows about this 30K view gel, but there's also a view gel below that which is around like up to 15K, around 10, 15K. It also goes below that. So there's three types, well, four types, I think, of different content. I'll start at the bottom. The first is you getting zero views, like literally zero. Now, this happens because YouTube just thinks you're a bot, right? You've been in a way shadow banned. YouTube does not trust you. YouTube thinks you're spam. So it's not showing your videos to anyone. It's not even pushing it out. This has nothing to do with the quality of your video. It's just a YouTube thing, and the main reason for this is that your channel is probably a brand new channel that you just created and started posting on, which is why it's pretty important to warm up your channel. Use your channel for a few days first. Watch videos on it, scroll on shorts, like and subscribe on different channels, right? This is gonna make YouTube know that you're a real person. And then when you stop posting, YouTube is gonna actually push your videos out. Another thing you need to make sure you do always in your channel is go into your settings, go to the channel tab, and future eligibility. Make sure every single one of these are enabled. The first one is pretty easy, right? You just need to not have any active guideline strikes, and if it's a new channel, it's not going to have any. The second one is you got to verify phone number. So that's pretty easy, just giving your phone number. The third one takes a bit more time. You have to verify yourself. So you have to either give your ID or make like a little video, I think. And this is like fully anonymous. YouTube is not going to share it with anyone. And you upload it, and it only takes like a few hours, maybe a day at max, and then it's going to be enabled. So the first step, make sure all these three things are enabled and then start posting. So this is going to make YouTube know you're a real person. So now that we're past the zero view gel, the next step where I've seen so many people fall in is like a couple hundred views to up to like 15,000 views, right? Anything around that range is like pretty much the same thing. A lot of people are around 2K too. It's all these different this types of views between 0 and 15K. It just means your videos are not good enough, right? And I know that's hard to swallow, but that's the truth. Your videos are not good. You have to make good videos. You have to improve your videos, right? An easy way to do this, you go look at your competitors, look at other channels posting similar videos to yours that are doing well. They're going viral, right? There's no point taking an example of a channel that's getting like 10K views at most. You want to find a channel that's able to get millions of views. And then you look at their video, compared to yours, see why they're getting more views and you're not. Right? Their video is probably better, it's probably higher quality, probably more sound effects, maybe the story or the scripting is better. Whatever it is, look at it, understand it, and make it better in your video. Make your video better. Try and make your video as good as theirs, ideally even better. If you do that, there's no reason you're not going to succeed. Another thing, like I said, don't just copy them. Make sure you're different. Make sure you're doing something no one else has done. And the next view gel is where I think most of you would fall. Most of the people who are serious about making YouTube shorts fall, and that's the 30K view gel. And this is very common on every channel, especially new channels. This is not a bad thing. If you're in the 30K view gel, it does not mean your content is bad. It's nothing to worry about. It's actually a good thing. How's it a good thing, you're wondering? It's because if your videos go to 30K gel, it means YouTube thinks your videos are good enough. Your videos are okay. It's just they need to improve a bit more. or they need to be a bit more different from other channels. Or another thing is YouTube needs more time to collect data on your channel. This is especially true for new channels, right? YouTube does not know who your audience is. YouTube does not know who to show your videos to. So they're gonna test. It's gonna take like a couple of videos, maybe five, maybe 10, maybe even 15 for some people, right? It's gonna take a bunch of videos for YouTube to identify who your audience is. That's why it's important to post in one specific type of niche and not just post random videos. Because random videos, you might have one video goes viral because you got lucky, but it's not gonna get you anywhere. You want to post similar content, stay in a niche so YouTube knows exactly who to show your videos to. And as YouTube learns this data, it will push your videos out more. Another thing is YouTube needs to trust you more. This trust score increases if you post consistently, right? You don't want to post inconsistent. Like, yes, if you look at me, I've skipped a few days. For the most part, I've been posting regularly. You want to make sure you're posting as consistently as possible, ideally one time a day, every single day. And at the same time, it does not matter which time you post, but whatever it is, try post every day at the same time. I wouldn't recommend posting multiple videos a day, especially at the start. It might be too much and YouTube might not like it, right? Usually for most people, posting once a day does pretty well. And so yeah, as you keep posting, stay consistent. If you're in the 30K view jail and every video is getting around 30K, look at your stats, right? Try improve every video one by one. If your stats also pretty good, that's a good sign. It means you just need to stay consistent. Try new things, right? Try differentiate a bit. Try sub niche down a bit. Try do something that isn't already there. And as YouTube gets more information on your channel and more data, they will push your videos out, and before you know it, you will have your first viral video, right? Of course, once you get past 30K, does not automatically mean you're gonna go viral. A lot of people fall between 30 and 100K, right? That range. It's kind of viral, but not really. But usually, once a video gets past like that kind of like weird awkward zone, it a lot of times it gets hundreds of thousands, even millions of views. Like my recent video right here, it blew up pretty fast. Got to like 41K, and then blew up. Right, it's going up pretty fast. And the last thing I want to talk about is the truth about expectations. I've seen so many people that are like, how can I get rich in 1 month? How can I stop printing $10,000 in my first month, right? It's because a lot of you have seen these gurus that make fake promises and then sell you a course promising that if you buy their course, you're gonna make money in your first month on YouTube, right? No, it's never gonna happen. You can't guarantee that. Right now in this channel, sure, I might have gotten a bit lucky and blew up pretty fast, right? But for some of you, it might take longer. It might take 2 months. It might take 3 months, right? And that's completely normal. You have to post consistently and improve, and you will eventually get monetized, right? I've had the experience and knowledge on how to make a good channel, and I put all of that into this channel, and that's why I did well. But the truth is, it's gonna take time. You're not gonna see quick success. If you're expecting to get monetized in your first month and then stop and then print 10K your second month, it's never gonna happen. Don't expect that. So if it's taking you time, if you're not seeing results, after like 20, 30 videos, don't just give up. You wanna stay consistent. You wanna try improve. You wanna try new things. Do not give up, right? Expect it to take a few months even. And if you stay consistent, if you stick to it, it will happen. You will eventually start printing money. I know I didn't really use this document, but whatever, right? And so yeah, to kind of conclude, right? The first step you need to do is find a good niche, find something that is getting a lot of views, find channels that haven't had many videos, and they're already at like a couple thousand subscribers, which it means they're getting a ton of views, right? Find these channels, find these videos, look at them, see what's monetizable, right? It needs to be high effort. And then when you find something you think you can make, something you can make different and better, take it. Start today. Make your first video today and upload it today. You don't have to overthink the channel, the thumbnail, the not the thumbnail, sorry, the profile picture and the channel name. It does not matter. Like my channel has a random profile picture, a random name, doesn't even make sense. It's not even a real word. None of that really matters. Another thing for shorts is your thumbnail, your title, your description, hashtags, none of that matters. You can add them if you want. I do them sometimes I don't. It's never really had a real effect on my videos, so it doesn't matter. Now, second step, make sure you're staying consistent, posting every day and posting good videos every day. If you don't have time one day, don't just post random shitty videos, right? Skip a day if you have to, if you really have to, but make sure every video you post is a good video and is better than your previous video. You do this consistently long enough, you will go viral 100%, and there's no doubt about it. That's kind of the main thing you need to know to get started. I'm gonna be posting as much as I can on this channel. Probably not a lot right now because I've got my exams right now, but I'm gonna try to put out more videos. I'm gonna put out videos talking about specific things so I could go way more in depth and not just talk about surface level stuff, right? I'm gonna give you guys actual real sauce, real tips that I've seen no other gurus give me. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna review some of your channels. So if you want me to like review your channel and give you like brutally honest feedback, put your channel down in the comments, right? And I'll look at it. I'll be fully honest about it. I'll tell you if your content's good or not. I'll tell you what you can improve. So go ahead, leave your channel in the bottom. Just keep in mind if I have to like show and like give feedback, I'm gonna have to show everyone the channel. So if you don't want everyone on my videos to see your channel, then don't put it in the chat. But if you're okay with it, go ahead. So yeah, like finally, I apologize if this video is kind of low quality. I know my mic's not great. It's my first time. It's literally my first time making face content with my own voice on camera, so it's a bit rough. I'm not gonna put in too much effort editing this video. I don't really care if this video gets millions of views. In fact, I don't want it to. I'm trying to teach people who are actually serious about this, right? So I'd rather get a few views. I'm not trying to put too much competition on YouTube. So but yeah, go ahead, subscribe, leave a like, stay tuned, right? Have notifications on so you can see my next video. Put your channel in the description, no, in the comments if you want me to review it. And start today. Start your channel. Make it. Don't wait for tomorrow, right? And yeah, stay tuned and good luck, guys.